Why do affluent and low-income school districts have huge funding gaps? Imagine two schools side by side, one in a neighborhood filled with mansions and the other in an area with mostly modest homes. You might think they get similar funding, but that's often not the case. In the United States, public school funding mainly comes from local property taxes, which makes a big difference. Wealthier districts have homes with high property values, so they generate more local tax money. This extra cash allows them to spend more on things like better teachers, newer technology, and extracurricular activities. On the other hand, districts in poorer areas have homes with lower property values. They collect less local tax revenue, which means less money for their schools. Even though states try to help by giving extra funds to poorer districts, these efforts don't fully close the gap. Each state has its own way of dividing money, but differences in local wealth, the cost of running schools, and what districts prioritize keep these gaps wide. Wealthier districts often add their own money from local taxes to boost funding further, while poorer districts relying mostly on state and federal aid, which can be unpredictable or delayed. African American students are hit hardest by these funding differences. They are twice as likely to attend districts with less than enough funding and more likely to be in schools that are chronically underfunded. These districts often serve communities with high poverty levels and many students of color, which limits their access to resources like advanced classes, arts programs, and experienced teachers. Federal programs like Title I are meant to support high-poverty districts, but sometimes funds are delayed or cut, making it harder for schools to provide essential services like tutoring or summer programs. When schools don't have enough money, they can't hire enough experienced teachers, which leads to bigger class sizes. They might also lack access to advanced coursework or enrichment activities that help students succeed. Spending more money per student doesn't always mean better results, but when schools are underfunded for a long time, it becomes tough to give students the quality education they deserve. These funding gaps keep African American students at a disadvantage, limiting their chances to succeed academically. To fix this, we need to find ways to make school funding fairer, so all students, no matter where they live or their background, get the resources they need to thrive.